And now, please welcome a man who needs very little introduction, the NAILBA Chair-elect and this year's Government Affairs Committee Chairman, Dex Umekubo. Hi, Dex.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you, Christine, and good morning. I feel naked without my guitar. Okay. I was privileged to serve as NAILBA's Government Affairs Committee Chairman this year, and I'm honored to stand here, as my predecessor, Leon Huffman, has done in years past, to let you know why it's important for NAILBA members to get involved politically. Our industry has dodged a few bullets this year, but that doesn't mean we're in the clear. Most recently, the SEC has decided to delay until next year the implementation of a uniform standard of care for brokers and investment advisors until the SEC conducts a cost-benefit analysis of having this kind of regulation. The Department of Labor is likewise laying a rule defining as a fiduciary anyone involved providing advice or recommendations and products with an employer-sponsored retirement plan. Even if this rule is promulgated, no one knows whether or not the standard will apply to non-registered products on which our businesses thrive. Had both agencies implemented these policies at the same time, imagine how much confusion in the marketplace, not to mention the major disruption, would have caused to our business model. The delay in the implementation of these poorly thought out policies is a direct result of the grassroots response of NAILBA and our industry partners and associations. We spoke up and Washington listened. The threat to the inside buildup continues to linger. And with our nation's now $15 trillion deficit, Washington will look at our industry as a source of revenue. There's a perception that our products are only for the affluent, and everyone in this room knows that's not true. 2 out of 3 American families depend on life insurance and annuity contracts for financial security. Our industry pays out over $1.5 billion per day in death benefits and disability benefits. We help Americans who seek protection and finances invest responsibly. And taking away those incentives in this economic climate is simply bad policy. When Congress begins the arduous task of reforming the nation's tax code, this is the message that we need to bring to them. We need to know that we're paying attention. And we all need to speak up, or they will not listen. The economic downturn and the regulatory fervor is likewise being felt at the state level. Earlier this year, the state of Hawaii tried to levy a 4% excise tax on death benefits, while in Delaware, a proposed bill would have classified fixed annuities as securities products. These kinds of policies can do serious damage to our ability to market our products, and frankly discourage consumers from making sound investments in their financial security. But agents and brokers spoke up and told those state lawmakers that this is bad policy, and they listened. We will face more challenges in the coming year, and we need to pay attention and be prepared to mobilize against future threats of our industry. So the question is, what can you do? You can sign prior authorization for the NAILBA PAC, one of the most effective tools at our disposal to access the legislators and get our message across. Signing a prior authorization will help you get more involved in NAILBA's legislative activities and be a more effective advocate. Develop a relationship with your congressman. Educate them on our business model. We need to emphasize the role our industry plays in help America achieve financial security. 75 million American families have taken responsibility for their financial future by investing in our products, and Congress can simply not ignore them. Throughout the past year, I've brought our message to the lawmakers and their staff in my home state of Kansas, as well as in Washington, D.C. And talking to your legislators is rewarding an experience, and quite as easy. I enjoyed it very much. Think of it as a sales call, but instead of selling life insurance, you're selling them the NAILBA brand. You need to sell them on the idea that independent distribution plays an important role in the insurance industry, that roughly half of all the products sold are sold through our channel, the independent channel, and that life brokerage is a cost-effective way for American families to acquire the products they need to be financially secure. It's critical to explain why excessive laws and regulations can frankly disrupt the way we distribute products, thereby limiting the ability for consumers to invest responsibly and with minimal risk. Emphasize that we are not just looking out for ourselves, but for the consumers who take personal responsibility for their financial well-being. Most importantly, it's your civic duty to reach out to your lawmakers and make your voice heard. For me, it's been a tremendously rewarding experience in which I hope you will all partake. NAILBA provides resources as a member benefit to help you access your legislators to educate them on the significance of independent the distribution model, our business model, and the ability of our products to help Americans establish sound fiscal footing. Taking advantage of these resources will allow you to do your part to help protect our business model and the tens of millions of Americans who rely on it to protect their families from financial ruin. We're not only advocating for our business and our livelihoods, we're advocating for all the American families who have taken a responsibility for their financial well-being. Our responsibility is to those families, and it doesn't end at the close of a sale. We must advocate on their behalf, as well as ours, in order to ensure the products in which they have invested continues to provide value and certainty. It's good business, and it's the right thing to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dex.